Hopefully by now you've heard of Red Bull Trailheads. So it's a trail running event with a twist that we're doing on the Gold Coast on November the 13th. Now, I've had plenty of questions come in about, what the course is, and we've been particularly cryptic so far of only showing a little bit of a trailer, but today I'm going to show you a little bit more about what the course is and give you an explanation as to some of those questions that you've been asking. So to begin with, I'm standing just up about 100 meters up from the start-finish hub at the Red Bull Trails event area. So if you look down there where the cars are, where the light pole is, this is the final berm. So in the timed number 5 segment, the green run to the finish, this is where you'll come down, but you'll find the registration. Over here is where the competitors will be able to park their cars in this paddock. And this is the hub where there'll be the toilets, food, music, and all your family and friends can begin there to watch you start and then head up here. You see that the forest line up there, that's where all the trails start there. So that's where all the nice graded mountain bike trails will be. And just over the back there, there's a really nice creek that when you finish, because I'm sure we're getting towards summer, you can jump in there to cool off before you watch your mates finish. But I'm up at the top of the ridge, at the top of the hill, where all the trails kind of interconnect. So you know the name, Red Bull Trailheads, this is what it's all about. So right here, I'm standing on a bit of a platform. As you can see, it's a start platform for mountain biking. We're not going to be using this on the event day, but you'll be coming up this hill in the first time segment, and then coming through underneath where I'm standing, and then out there is your event hub where you'll be able to get some drinks and take a little bit of a breather before you go out into this. And what you can see out here is the horse paddock, and in the horse paddock it's true old school cross country running. So it's going to be a fast run down on some fire trail you can see over there. You'll get right down the bottom over the back where you can see those pine trees, and then come right back up the ridge line here, and that's the longest distance you'll run for the day, numbered the second timed stage. After that, you'll have another chance to grab a drink over here at the Red Bull Energy Station, grab some water, grab some Red Bull, and then you'll make your way back up here for the third time stage. So if you come underneath where I'm standing again, the gantry, you'll come out this trail, and the start's going to be just there for the time segment. And then literally, this is where I can show you some POV of what you'll face down, probably the Blue Ribbon stage, the Rhythm and Blues track out here at NV Gravity Park. So that gives you a little bit more of an overview of where we are, but I'll go to a few different spots and give you a better look and talk through. So there's been a few questions of what the King of the Mountain is. Well, see this fence line? This is what you're coming up. So you've got a black run up through some nice trails, and then this is the kicker. So there's a special prize for the first male and female to the top here, and there's a special view over there which I'll show you a little sneak peek of. But I suppose this is the hardest stage of the race, but that's what you're expecting. I reckon the winners will get up here in about maybe 3.5 to 4.5 minutes. So this is the untimed section after the KOM. It's the longest section. You've got about 400 meters to come across. So you can see over here, this is the ridge line that you've just gone up. You've come down, and then to finish it, before we do the final run, we're just going to sneak through this forest. So it's your choice whether you want to run, jog, and kind of get the lactic out of your legs, or whether you want to walk across it and kind of join up with your mates a little bit. So the event's called Trailheads, and it's for a reason, because we're running segments like the Strava segments you all go and run and love. We're just using all the different trails out here and dividing them up with a little bit of rest in between. So this is one of the kind of, I suppose, trailheads where an untimed stage of stage 5 comes through here, and we'll have all this really nicely bunted off so you don't get lost in the flow. But stage, as you finish the King of the Mountain, you'll do your untimed stage and you'll pop out here. Earlier on, this is through this place, you're going out to the horse paddock, so it's all of this cross-country running area out here. And where I'm walking at the moment, this is the start, just down here at the trees, of segment number 3, which is Rhythm and Blues, the fun downhill segment. And then if you were to come over down here this way, this is the start of the final green run. So you won't go around that berm, because that's on Rhythm and Blues, but we'll scoot over here on the side, and that is the start of the green run to finish. And you know what, when your legs are nice and tired, it's probably the most easy trail to run, but the most fun as well, because you can really use the speed on all those berms as you're coming down. So for those people asking what's a whale's tail, it's that feature up there. So you're just literally going to be running over, and then that takes you into a berm over here. You're going to follow it down. You know, there's lots of fun little features. All of these little hills are really runnable. You know, the dirt around here is nice and soft, so it's nice and easy on the legs. But there's going to be someone always around you on the course at some stage because of those 15-second gaps. That allows you to have like your own space on the trails. But the way it happens is you're going to have everyone on the course at the one time. So there's always someone out there. You'll be able to support each other and, you know, I suppose have that real community feel while you're running and be able to cheer each other on if you can cheer in between those big hard breaths. So this is the little open space of the Cream Trail, and you can see how the trail just like goes through here. Completely open before you go back down into the forestry section down there. So this is probably the fastest running on the whole course, and it's the Green Trail. So that's the final stage or segment 5. And I suppose for the fast fellas and girls, this is where the race is going to be won or lost. And then over there you can see the KOM stage again going up the valley there, or up the ridgeline.